like kind of crazy because I found this little headband and I'm like, this is so good because it like pulls on my hair back, but like I dead ass have like such a weird shaped forehead. Like what? Anyway, I'm not bothered. So I don't know why I haven't been vlogging the week, but oh, my mirror's in it, that's annoying. I don't know why I haven't been vlogging the week, but I've actually decided at the beginning of the week that I was gonna delete my social media apps, which has been so nice, like genuinely so nice. It's also been tube stripes. It's also been tube strikes. So that was fun because I walked into work, I've walked into work and I've walked home from work, which honestly guys, I really don't understand what's happening with time of things, because when I walked into work, it said it would take me an hour and 10 minutes. It took me 46, sorry, Usain Bolt. And then it takes me like 32 minutes to get there on a tube. So I'm like, well, I might as well just walk all the time. And it's straight along the water, so it's actually really nice. I feel like such a tourist. I'm like, oh my God, Big Ben in the night. And it's also really weird because like, I guess because I walk 12 minutes to the tube, get on the tube for 2 minutes and then walk like 12 minutes to it. So I guess that's why it's kind of the same time, but it really confused me. And also when we go into our client's office, which is at L'Oreal, that's all the way in White City, but it takes me the same amount of time to get there than it does to go to my office. It's all just so weird because I'm like, well, I'm on the tube for like 28 minutes there. It's so weird. But yeah, so that's been really nice. And so I've actually had such a great time deleting social media. I feel like it's been really good for my brain. Like I've just felt so disconnected and so like not like myself. Like I've been like, I'm so doom scrolling. You know, my time went up like 7 hours. Eek. So that was really bad, but I've had such a great time without it. I've genuinely like, my goal was to be a bit more creative and like to journal. Guys, look at this. I'm ecstatic. Are you seeing this? Like, that's crazy. One day I journaled 3 pages. I was like, oh, we're so back, baby. Which is really nice. Last night I really enjoyed my rent, which was so nice. I had all my candles lit. I had 2 different mood lightings. I hate to say it, but like I'm such an autumn girl. I love it. Like I love nothing more than when it gets a bit dark outside and I can set up all my mood lightings. I'm like an avid person that has like 5 different light settings. Like it's just my vibe. And all my candles were lit. It was just so beautiful. I was like, I literally am obsessed with this. And then afterwards I'd read a Substack article, because the only kind of media that I'm consuming is Substack, which is so good, guys. I completely forgot about it. I haven't checked the app in like ages, but it was so good. And I was reading like this Substack of basically saying like, you want to do all the things but then you don't start doing anything, which is so true. I'm like, I want to do all these things but I don't even start, and then I get overwhelmed and like, or I'll just be like, yeah, save that, never look at it again, and say that I'll do it. And then she was basically saying like, you need to like retrain your brain sometimes to like think for you. And I was like, that's so true. Like my brain literally doesn't think anymore. It's so weird. And so after I coloured, I was like, well, I don't really want to watch. I just had my sleep tea. I was like, I don't really want to watch something right now because I feel like my brain is too calm. And then I was like, so I don't really want to listen to music either. And like all of my like lighting was set up really nicely. This is my favourite part of my room when it's all lit up. It's just so nice. Like I love how everything's kind of together. I also cleaned through all my makeup. So all my makeup is over there, which is really nice on my skincare. And I deadass just sat there for like 25 minutes. No music, no TV, just me and my thoughts. And I was like discovering so many things about like ways I thought about things and things maybe from my childhood that I hadn't thought about, and reasons why I feel certain ways. And like it was so interesting because like my brain would just like go off onto different tangents and I'd like I'd just let it have room. And then I know this is going to sound really weird, but I was like feeling like I was having a conversation with like my higher self, and that was so nice. And I think I come to the realization that like the reason why I feel so comforted and so guided when I hear my higher self is because she's basically me that's been through everything I've been through now, but is in the place where I want to be. So she knows I'm going to get through it and it's okay. So she can give me guidance and wisdom because she's existed as me. And I was like, I must channel about this. And like, it's just so nice to like get to know like my brain thoughts again. Like I feel like I'm a very spiritual woo-woo kind of girly. Like I love deep conversations. I love like knowing like the psychology of like people's brains. I love knowing why people think the way that they do. I'm just so interested in like the human mind and like feelings and like all of these type of things. And it's just so nice when I feel like connected to myself again, and like I can hear myself be curious and like hear myself like actually like what I like and like what I'm thinking, and it's just so nice. And like the whole time wasn't just like all about deep stuff, it was just like me then running off onto other things, and like it was just really nice to like listen to my brain, and I was like, this feels really good. And then yeah, I really recommend like deleting social media for a week. Like it's just been so nice. I coloured in the dark. It will look so different in that picture. Guys, I'm so bad at colouring. Look at it in the light. In my defence, I wanted to find a different colouring book, did everything to find it, couldn't find it anywhere, so I probably lost that. But it was like one of the Higgy ones. And I've always been like an avid fan of like colouring. Like I remember when I was younger, like I used to like lock my friends in my room with a colouring book and pencils when they're stressed out about their boyfriends or whatever. And I would take their phone and be like, just colour. And it was always really nice. I did that when I was like 15 all the time. And then I realised that I miss colouring because it's so like de-stressing. It's just like so present. And then colour talk became a thing, and I saw how everyone else coloured, and they were like some miraculous colourers, like just incredible. And I was like, I don't do it like that. Like I was like, I'm not really that good. And then I didn't colour because I was like, I'm not as good as them, but I'm not colouring to show anyone or be on colour talk. Obviously I just showed you mine. But like, do you know what I mean? Like I just find it so weird how something I loved then became something where I didn't want to do because I felt like everyone else did it better. And I think that's the bad thing about social media, is you compare yourself to everything. Colouring has always been something where it de-stresses me, but suddenly I don't want to do it because I could see everyone do it better. I'm not doing it to like sell colouring. I'm not doing it to like be a professional colourer. Like I'm doing it because it de-stresses me. And I think we have this thing all the time where we feel like if we're not good at something we don't do it, and I literally just did that for like a year. Like I ordered my colouring book like last year, and then I literally did one page and I was like, I'm awful, I'm never gonna do this again. And like last night I was just like going over the lines, I was like, yeah, and it was so good. I was like, oh, I feel amazing. So now I'm gonna colour again and just do things even if I'm bad at it because it makes me feel good. Like I don't have to do it to be good. Anyway, I want to get a frame today because those flowers that I have such an attachment to them, like generally they're I know they're dead and they're like, I didn't even dry them out properly when they died, but they're the flowers from when my dad passed away. And when we were moving house, I literally walked them around the corner like holding them because we only moved around the corner like a 10-minute walk. And so that's like my little corner there, and I've put like a picture of him there, and I'm gonna make like one of them frames where you do them as like little memory frames, but I don't want to like cut up the cards I have because they're so precious to me. So I'm gonna take a photo of them and I'm gonna like get them printed out of Boots because then it's still like a bit thicker paper, so I think it will look really nice. And I'm gonna make like a memory little picture frame, so I need to go to a charity shop and find a like vintagey frame to do that in. So I think I'm going to do it in Pimlico, which I think will be really nice because they've got some little charity shops there. I do kind of hate that like my area where I live doesn't really have any like charity shops or like stuff near. Like the only shop we really have here is like big Sainsbury's, and then if we walk to Battersea, it's Battersea Power Station, but I don't like the shops there. Like it's not really somewhere I would shop. Like it's just like Nike and like all that kind of outlet stuff, which I'm not really interested in. It's not outlet, it's literally shops, but it's not really my vibe, like if that makes sense. So yeah, but Pimlico is like quite close to me and it's a nice walk. So I've been doing over 10,000 steps every day, which makes me feel really good as well. On Monday, I went and sat after, I'm going to say this in a different thing because I don't want to look at myself for this long when I'm editing looking like this. But yeah, bye. Okay, I just want to be comfy and cozy, so I feel like I'm so pale. So these are my favourite. Guys, Superdry have the best like low-waisted wide leg jogging bottoms. Like how unreal. I actually got these sent to me, which is so cute. Because I interned on their account and then they outreached to me and was like, can we gift you some? But they didn't know that I interned on their account, if that makes sense, because I was with a PR agency and they were just one of the brands I looked after. And this is also one of my favourite cardigans. It's just a really cute pink cardigan, as you can tell. I think I actually wore it in my last vlog, oh my god. But it's one of my favourites. I feel like this pink, I always get really complimented on how it suits me, so I really enjoy wearing it. And obviously I love pink, like everything I do is pink. Oh, I don't actually know if I like it with the joggers. But I know that I get really hot, like although it's a bit cold, I know I get really hot, so I just feel like it's nice because I can wear it open and it's kind of okay. Like, I like wearing it like that. I just want like a comfy, cozy vibe. I also feel like I kind of want to start wearing like, I want to look a bit more elevated in some outfits that I wear. So I'm thinking like, but like, I don't know if elevate is the right word actually. Like I want to wear like jogging bottoms and like ballet flats, or like jogging bottoms and like kitten heels. Do you know what I mean? Like I just feel like that looks so fun and so cute. So I'm like, I would love to do that, but where am I doing that? But then I read a Substack article this morning that was like, sometimes you just have to wear, although you want to walk quickly and your flats feel better, the heels make you feel good because you wanted to wear them for ages. And yesterday, I actually, although I was like walking for like an hour and a half, like that's so dramatic. Well, actually, technically I did walk for like 2 hours. I still chose to wear like my heeled boots because I was like, I know that they'll make me feel good. So, and I looked very Gossip Girl code yesterday, which I love. Like I love like the kind of preppy chic look. I feel like I've got loads of different like styles that I really like, and they don't all like, you wouldn't think that they're all worn by one person, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I feel like they're all very different. Like you wouldn't think that if I wore what I wore yesterday, then this would be like a normal outfit for me to wear today, if that makes sense. Should I actually wear the green cardigan? I might wear a green cardigan. Maybe I'll wear this. These cardigans are also from Topshop. I love a Topshop for like a chunky cardigan. They're so good. I actually got both of these in my internship as well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this. I think I need the top to be longer underneath. That's the problem. I don't like the top. I feel like this is good to wear like in the house, but it's, I think because I'm pale, it's making me feel like really chubby, like, which is fine. My wardrobe is literally a mess. Like it's genuinely like, it's just overpacked. Even all of them drawers, they're just like so full of clothes, and I've got like so many more clothes downstairs. Just in like a massive trunk, and like I'm generally like, I need to go through it and just get rid of them because I don't wear them. And like I sold a pair of shoes on Vinted. I sold a pair of shoes on Vinted the other day, which was really nice. Got £90. I was like, yeah, go and go. I was like, why have I not done this sooner? But it's just like, once I've put them up, if no one's bought them in like a day, I'm like, oh, what a waste of time. But I shouldn't really think like that at all. Oh my god, also guys, I've been loving this new, it's not really new, I've had it for a while, but I haven't like reached for it. Well, I'm out of breath from putting cardigan on. What the hell is wrong with, oh no, that's why it's coming out the side. I didn't realise that. So it's the deodorant balm. I was always quite skeptical about this. I was like, I don't really know how I feel about it. I love it, guys. It's literally just put it on your hand and rub it under your armpit, and it like blends in so nicely. It's so easy and it smells so good, and I think it's really good for like sweating, and I'm such a sweaty girly. It's so bad, like it's so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna survive winter because I get really hot, but then I get a tube and like I'm just like, my colour, like it's horrendous. But yeah, this is really good. It's from like AKT, and it's called the deodorant balm. I really recommend it, so good. I think I've ruined my packet a little bit, but this is the Petit Grain Mandarin and Neroli. I don't know how to say any of that, but I love it and it's really good, so I think you guys should try it. Look at me. Try it, girl. I have to wear it with one button up because it's literally pajama top and it says like love, love, love. Like what? But I think that's pulled up here. That looks fine. Oh, I've also found my library card. I might go to the library and actually like consume, like look through the library and actually look through books. Although my library's quite small, the book selection isn't that good, but it can still be quite nice. Yeah, let's do that, yeah. Okay guys, so I just found this really cute coffee shop in Pimlico. I felt like they gave me a large coffee because look how big this is. And it's a cinnamon honey latte, but decaf of course. And I'm just really excited to drink. Also, this on my face is not like a leaf, it's a Hello Kitty pimple patch because James was like, you need to get like that on your face, you've got something on your face. I was like, no, I don't. So I just went round to some charity shops. It's not, they're just really overpriced. Like, I just don't like it that much. But I got this frame, which I think is quite cute, perfect size, like good vibes. And I'm gonna take the back of this off and then mount it onto the wall. And then I just got a little white Brandy Melville zip up hoodie, because I just feel like it's cozy with outfits like this. Like when I'm in like jogging bottoms and stuff, it just like feels comfier. And like when I'm like going for a run, or like when I'm wearing like my gym clothes, and it's just nice to kind of pop on because it's not too long. I sometimes feel with like zip up hoodies, I get really long ones and oversized. They're obviously comfy to wear at home, but then I don't really feel like wearing them out a lot. So yeah, I'm also reading this book that I got from a charity shop. I think it was also actually here as well. It's called The Girls, which is really nice. It's just about like this girl, and I think she's like 15 and she's growing up in like the 1960s, and she's like in awe of like the girls around her, but I think she's gonna get in a lot of trouble with hanging around with the girls around her. Like she's already been like kind of getting in bed with like her best friend's boyfriend and stuff like that. So I'm actually really excited to read it. So I've just sat here. Look how cute the little like backing is as well. So that's so cute. So I'm gonna sit here and read my coffee, and yeah, just it's actually such a cute vibe. So I'm like, it's so good. I love that. Hey guys, that was actually such a lovely experience, because when I was sat downstairs, I was kind of thinking about how it would be nice to like start a conversation with a stranger, and I just finished my book, like, well no, I finished my chapter, and it was really nice because this little old man like came around the corner and he was like, isn't it so beautiful down here? I was like, yes it is. I was like, I've been to this coffee shop before but I've never been downstairs, and that was such a lovely treat. And he was like, yeah, it's so beautiful here. And then he was like, well, I'm definitely going to be coming here again. And I was like, yeah, I think so, I think me too. And then he was like, okay, bye now. And I was like, and it was so cute. And then I was like, I hope you have a lovely day. And he was like, I hope you have a lovely day too. I was like, so nice. And then I went upstairs and I was like, he was speaking to the coffee lady, and I obviously brought my mug up because I was like, I just think it's polite. So I brought my mug up, and then I was like, she was like, how was it? I was like, I think that's my favourite coffee I've ever had. And she was like, oh, it's so cute. Like, I hope you have the loveliest day. I was like, I love people. I was like, this is so nice. And it was really cute. And then I was like leaving the shop, and I had my, like, I was just like about to film outside, and then she was like to her friend, she was like, she's just the most beautiful hair and like lovely energy. I was like, so nice. So nice. I love humans. I literally love them. I was like, this is such a nice experience. I love you as well. But yeah, that was my experience. Really recommend. I took a video of the outside of the shop, so I can put that there for you guys. It's actually in Pimlico. I really recommend that. The coffee is so good. It's like the best coffee I think I've had. Yeah. Guys, I'm going out pale, and I just feel like, you know, earlier when I was like, I don't really like my hair like this. Well, my hair is really greasy at the roots, and I couldn't be bothered to wash it because I really need to wash it on Saturday, and like I need to do it in line with my fake tan, which I'll do on Friday, so it's not giving. I feel like no one appreciates how much there is to think about with like doing your hair and getting ready. Like, men don't have that. Like, it actually kind of stresses me out. Like, I have to have like my everything shower on like a Friday. Anyway, I'm rambling. I don't know why I started recording. I don't know if I have anything to say. But yeah, so far about social media, it's been so good. I don't know if I said, but on Monday basically I had a really stressful work day, and then I went out after work and sat in the park and I read a book. And basically when my dad passed away, I used to have this thing with squirrels, and when I sat in the park, a squirrel ran on my leg again, and I was just like, I just know that that's such a sign from him, because I've always been obsessed with squirrels. They've always come near, but they've never really come like up to me. And when he passed away, they would just run and hug my leg up. I say that it's happened like twice, but it was like really special at that time. And it happened the other day when I sat on the bench, and I was just like, oh, uninterrupted clip is so cute. And I was like, oh, so nice. This is the side of my room where I was saying I absolutely love it. I don't know if I've said these things before, so I'm probably gonna go. But I feel like my outfit is like, it's giving she's so straight, which stresses me out. It's actually feel really comfy and really cozy, because it's like, I'm not tanned, and like I don't feel good when I'm not tanned, but I actually don't feel that bad right now. And I think it's like, I don't know why I think this, but like, it's just, I normally wear low-waisted jeans, right? And these aren't my normal vibe. So I feel a bit funny in them. But it's giving comfy and it's giving cute, and like they do make my bum. And like, sorry, slay. James, come here. We'll show you James's outfit, because he's been like, show you your outfit video now. This is his outfit. Everyone cheer! Yay!
You can play music while you're doing.
No, because then it's copyright. So yeah,
okay.
What a silly idea, really. This is his new shirt. Get out. It's from Ali. It's from Ali, which is so nice, and it's from Cos. And he actually said that he was like, Eleasha, do you know what Cos is? I was like, yeah, babe, I do. We're approved. Because like this, he moved in from Australia. It's giving gay, isn't it? It's so gay. You're a little lesbian. He moved in from Australia in skinny jeans.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. And I was like, you can't. Okay, and chinos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, we can't, like, I love you and I love our friendship, but I can't hang around with you if you dress like that. So we redressed him. Isn't it so good? We got him some baggy jeans.
Wow.
Some Oh my god, wait, sorry, my brain is like so foggy, you know when you're like, kind of vibes. I just had an everything shower and I've just fake tanned, which is really good. I feel like that's my favourite thing for on a Fridays, and it always just makes me feel better. I've made sure that I've gone and done 10k steps every day, which has actually felt really good. Like, I was literally walking up and down my house earlier to do like 2,000 steps, just so I could like get them in. And it honestly does feel really good. Like, I'm kind of like, I feel proud of myself that I've done that. I am so excited because I've just made myself a hot chocolate in my favourite mug that says the world is your oyster. And I have like printed off like little like scrapbook photo things. I think I said I was gonna do this. I did like the little like 3, my dad's favorite number was 3, and I really enjoy seeing 333 at the moment. It was also on my dad's like hospital bed, and no one noticed, but I did. I was like, guys, look, it's also here, and his favorite number was 3. So I obviously love angel numbers. I think that's such a nice sign. I've dyed my eyebrows as well. I've kind of blown out the front of my hair because I normally let my hair air dry, but I think to like make the roots more bouncy, you should blow the roots out and like just leave the rest to air dry. So I've kind of done that now, and I'm going to start doing that because also I was literally freezing like in my room earlier. I was like, I'm so cold, like my hair being wet is just not the vibe. And I'm gonna watch Princess Diaries, and I've got some blueberries, which is really nice, and I'm basically gonna make like a scrapbook like memory frame thing. Because I've told you I got like the flowers, and I just feel like a frame there would be really nice, and we got a frame the other day, so that's really good. And yeah, I'm actually really excited. I just feel like I'm really excited to put like my mood lighting on, and like I'm just really enjoying like evenings where like I'm actually like I'm so excited. Like I feel like I'm really looking forward to doing this. Like I've just put everything out of my bed, everything's kind of fallen into place perfectly. Like I didn't know whether I'd have the actual like kind of thing to make that. I need to get a haircut. It's making me feel so rubbish. I need to get I didn't know whether I would need to get like oh my god, right, so where I've got metal ankle, honestly I can feel that it's getting colder again because like the metal in my ankle hurts so much. It's so annoying. Yeah, I've like laid everything out on my bed, and I got like the theme is kind of like black and red because they were my dad's favorite colors, so that's really nice. I printed out some like bits on like Pinterest to make it look like a bit more like collage-y kind of vibes, because I didn't want to cut up the cards that he actually like gave to me because I didn't, in case I ruined them. So I took pictures of them and got them printed as photos, which I think is a really nice idea. And in Boots it's literally like 55p for like a 6x4 kind of thing. I'm kind of a bit anxious that I've done them a bit big and now it's not going to look how I think, but I'm just excited to play around with it and have fun and just kind of be a bit creative. I think it's going to be good for my soul and like good for the vibes. Oh my god, it's 3-3. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'll show you. Should I show you? Look at it. Wait. So this was the paper I was saying I really luckily found in like my scrapbook and stuff, and I think that's going to be the perfect paper to go behind and like kind of had the back in. This is the feather that kept well, it fell down on me when I was in the park reading and I kept it. Oh no, actually I think it was when I went to the gym. I've had it happen so much recently, it's been so lovely, but this was one from when I was feeling really bad and I went to the gym, and it fell down on me, and I just was already thinking I was in the gym that my dad would be so proud of me for going to the gym because he was very much like a gym person. And these are little photos. I'm going to cut up the little things because I always used to call him like my hero, so I'm going to put that like in those little like text things. And then I found this like nice Suzanne like postcard, which is actually really cute because when we unfortunately didn't speak, I actually sent one of those. It's Suzanne. It was like a little pop-up and it said send a note to like an address that you know, and obviously mine was at my family home, so I sent one of them there, so I'm going to cut up that heart as well. This was a picture of the moon when the day that my dad died, when I was walking home, and it's normally at a different crossing and I nearly didn't see it, and everyone that knows me knows the moon is like my favorite thing ever, and I'm really excited to put this on the wall as well because I think it's so beautiful. And like look, like it's just like incredible. Like I've never seen the moon like that. That's my lock screen, my inside lock screen on my phone. So these are little bits that I did to make it like I'm going to use these as like little backgrounds, like use that to like look as if I've stuck the sticker on, and like the wax melts. I've also been obsessed with using these on my Instagram stories, like they're just so fun. I've got a little car as well. I've also got Steve McQueen, and I saw a picture of my dad that I took of him in the kitchen with a parsnip, which is so funny. I love it so much. And there was a Steve McQueen sign behind him, so I thought I'd put that on. And I tried to find the exact sign on Pinterest, but I couldn't find it, so I'm just going to write the quote myself. I think it's something about riding. I don't really know. But yeah, I thought these were really cute and like in the little red theme, so I'm just going to stick them out and cut them on and then show you. But yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, sorry, I just cut out, but yeah, I'm actually so excited. Like I feel like I've wanted to do this for ages, and like I'm not saying that it is. It's because I've deleted social media that I'm actually like, okay, well, I want something to do in my evening. Like I want to be productive. Like I want to like make myself feel good. And like I know it's so silly because like I could do this any evening. Like, it shouldn't matter that just because I've deleted social media. But I also like that because I have, it's made me realise that like I am so much more in control than what I think I am. Like, recently all I do is like doom scroll, and like I'm in control. Like, you are in control. Like, you don't need to scroll kind of vibes all the time. So obviously, like, I'm not going to do stuff like this every single night because that's unrealistic, and then I'll probably burn myself out and then I won't do it. But I think I should like do something at least like once every like fortnight, or like once every week, where like I'm fulfilling like my creative need. I think like my job isn't very creative, and like nothing in my life is creative like at the moment. So I feel like I have to make that creativity to feel fulfilled because I deserve it. And also, like, being creative is like one thing that like I actually feel like makes me feel good. Like, I also like always used to be creative with my dad. Like, I always get really like I get my creativity from him, and like he was always very big on like always like giving me like arts and crafts. Like, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but like my favorite ever Christmas present I ever got was like this big buffet like store thing, and you could like take it and like sit on it. It was like literally like this big, and it was just filled with like arts and crafts, and we used to go to my grandparents like every Christmas, and I don't know, I loved it so much. It was like my favourite thing ever. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, oh my god. I think it's like, that's my favourite thing from my dad ever, and like, I just need to like reconnect with that. I don't want to cry on the internet, I'm gonna go. No, actually that was a cop-out. I feel like I want to say that I want to be a safe space for grief, and then I think that does just show like how one little moment can just like remind you of so much. Anyway, it was a beautiful moment, so I feel like it's okay to be upset about it. But yeah, and I feel like I need to get back into my creative side. My dad always used to do crafts with me. We always used to do everything together. I mean, on Sundays every week we would cut up things from magazines, and then we would make them into like hammer beads. I don't know if anyone remembers like the hammer beads. And like we would always make like really cool like characters. Like, we would do like Betty Boop and like just like Disney characters and like stuff like that, and they were so good, and like I loved it so much. And like I think creativity was like a really big part of my childhood, and I feel like that also makes me feel connected. I sometimes think of things like boxing and like riding a bike and like going to the gym and like running as things that like remind me of my dad, but they're not and like football and stuff like that, but they're not things that I would maybe naturally go and do all the time. So I think I'm actually forgetting how much creativity also links me to my dad and how good that feels. So I also need to do that for myself, and I just need to like be more creative in my own personal life. I think it makes it fulfills like my childlike joy, which I think is really nice. Like, I know I'm gonna do an Instagram post when I go like when I get Instagram back, and I'm gonna be like, she's found her childlike joy again, because she's deleted her social media apps for a week, and then kind of do like the little things I did instead of doom scrolling, which I think will be really nice. But then it made me think like it really is like that childlike joy, like it actually is. And like I think we don't get that often anymore, and like it's so precious. Like we can give ourselves so much, and I think we forget that, and like we end up getting so limited because of doom scrolling, and then giving ourselves nothing, and then feeling overwhelmed, and then feeling anxious. Like, I've noticed that when I've had really hard work days, I have genuinely like not then gone on my phone, which normally I would, which then makes it worse, which then makes me feel like I'm depressed and I'm in a bad state, and then like this is just the same, I'm stuck in a rat race, like everything's awful. Whereas like actually like when I've not doom scrolled, I've been like, okay, well, I'm gonna go for a walk, like I'm gonna like not have any headphones on, I'm actually gonna just like listen to like what's around me and like just use my own brain and be present. Like I feel like so fulfilled in how much I've used my own brain this week, and how much I've heard my own wisdom, and how much I've heard my own guidance. And like I've kind of gone through like a really weird week this week, like it's just been really bizarre, and that's fine. But like it's been nice to know that like I do have my own back, like I do still think like really well for myself. And like because I feel like sometimes as well, like with like ChatGPT and stuff like this, like sometimes I use it to validate my emotions, and then I'm like, oh my god, like am I even thinking for myself anymore? And I'm like, no, you are, you just get caught up in a moment, which is so human of me. Like we're all gonna do it, like you've got to just give yourself grace. But my hot chocolate's gonna go cold, so do you want some? Do you want to taste? You can try it for me. It's a bit hot. But yeah, I'm really excited, so bye. Oh my god, wait, that's so good. I was kind of like, I don't have any cream or marshmallow, so I don't know if it's going to give the vibe, but it's one of the opticians. It is so good. Oh my god. Okay guys, I can't lie. That was honestly so time consuming. It was really nice. Like I've been cutting things up for like an hour. Like I think they're just like really tedious like little things. Like, you know. But it's actually been really nice because I've been like so paying attention to it and I've been so present. I've actually not really been watching the film and kind of just had it on the background and been so present in this. I finally got a layout which I think I like. I've done about 3 different layouts. Which I think this one is my favourite that I'm going to do. So I've obviously got them all down, but I need to now actually like stick them into place. And I'm hoping my glue just does that really easily. I kind of wish I got a bigger frame. Like I feel like I could have done more. But it was my first time kind of doing it. And like, I'm going to be happy with the outcome. Let's hope. But yeah, so I definitely feel like I should do this again. Not like this one specifically, but like, I feel like I should, you know, do it with like a different frame another time maybe. But I am really liking this one. There's just like more stuff I would have wanted to add on. Like there's this little picture and it's like a picture of my dad and my granddad like sat with their backs facing, and then there's a picture of my dad as a little boy, which I've literally never seen, and my granddad, but I took it as a picture on like a picture in a house, so it's not very good quality, so and I've printed off too smallly. But I'd like to do something like that and put it in as well. I feel like I can just do it again, but like I'm excited to stick this one down. Hopefully it'll be good. It's literally like an hour and like 20 minutes, and that's so nice. Okay, should I show you what kind of way it looks like? That's not right. Okay, I feel like this quality is so much better. I'm so sorry about the quality of that one, guys. And I've got these little like things that I've cut out, which were so time consuming to put them on, as if they've been like clipped on, which I think is really cute. Like look at this here, so nice. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna actually go for a cigarette, and then I'm gonna have my sleep tea, and then I'm gonna sit this all down. But honestly, I feel like that's like been a perfect evening. Like that's actually so nice. I almost thought I was gonna have like FOMO today because Flora and James just went to the pub and like played pool, and they were like, do you want to come? And I was like, I just don't really feel that well, and I feel like I'd had my mind set on doing this as well. But sometimes I get FOMO, but I'm like, I literally haven't had FOMO just because I've generally had the most delightful time. Like it's been incredible. I feel like you can tell that my fake tan is developing. The only other thing is that I don't really know where to put the feather. So maybe I'll kind of play around with it on the inside, because I could actually just put it on the wall where the kind of area is, because I've got like my little necklaces bits that hang down, and the feather's always been just sat in like one of them little hole things, so it's kind of nice that it's been there. But it was really windy today, so the wind must have knocked it off. But yeah, maybe I'll stick that in, I'm not sure. Also, I accidentally printed like way more than what I needed to, and like I actually think I might like scrapbook on this little moon thing, because like I was laying some of the small stuff on there just so like I had easy access to it, because I cut a lot of things up, and I thought like, oh, that actually looks really nice because there's so much like sky and like forest in that kind of bit, so I think that could be really nice. But yeah, guys, I think I want to get a scrapbook. The thing is that I know that I don't end up having time doing it, if that makes sense. Like I've brought a printer before, never used it, got all the bits before, don't use them, but like it's bringing me so much joy, so like I really should. I think because this means something to me though, like this actually, like I know that I'm gonna look at this every day and be like, like really nice. Yeah, it's actually 9:10, so it's way past the time of me having my sleep tea by at least 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go get my sleep tea now and finish the rest. Of course, I'll show you when it's done. Just feel like, I don't know if I've done the star in the bottom corner very good. I'm also obsessed with the blueberries I've got. They're so scrumptious. Guys, I decided that I wanted to blow my hair out, and like I just feel so cute. It was so fun. I'm like, I kind of hurt my arms a little bit, but I was like, I actually feel so therapeutic when I like get ready and like do my hair and like my makeup. So I'm gonna do my makeup too. But yeah, I feel like a little 50s housewife. And basically, I didn't have enough rollers, so I've never done all my hair like this before. So I remember my friend stayed at my birthday. Hi, Shanna. And when she got her blowout, they put like the pins and like pin circle thingy there. So I did the whole bottom of my head like that, and then I did the top with rollers. I think it's super cute. But the only thing is I've done it, and I'm only gonna really keep it in for like 2 hours, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be that great. But my hair's at like this really awkward length at the moment, where like normally I could just put like a roller in at the front and then I'd have really nice like bangs, but my bangs have like grown too. So that doesn't really work, so I get really annoyed at my hair at the moment. But I do need to get it cut and I need to get more layers in, but I just haven't had time. So I'm hoping that this will make me feel good. But I already feel quite slay with it. I'm like, damn it, yeah, I did this. Okay guys, I feel like I've wanted to wear a red lip for ages because I haven't done that in so long, and I was kind of panicking that I didn't have like, I'm such a blush like queen, and I was panicking that I didn't have like the right blush because all my blushes are really pink, as we know. But I just use these Maybelline blushes, and oh my god, I'm like, I use this one as like an underbase, and then I use this one for like the glow and highlight, and look, I feel phenomenal. I even used a matte foundation, like a full, no, that's a lie. I've never used matte foundation. That's not in my like life. I used a full coverage foundation, which I've not done in so long. We really went for like full beat, full glam, and like I love it. I've just had such a therapeutic morning. I'm like, this is like therapy to me. But yeah, I really recommend these blushes. They're really nice. They've got like the applicators that are like this, and they blend in really, really nicely. I will say you need to layer, like it's not giving much on its own. You need to like layer it up. I think I put 3 layers of this on, and then I put 2 layers of this on, which is really nice. But I think it's given like a really nice glow. I just forget like the red lip, dark brown, like gold highlighty combo. Oh, I'm like, yes. And it just reminds me, like sometimes I miss doing makeup. Like I'm actually like, I need to be more creative. Like I feel so good. But in my teeth, no. Yeah, I'm gonna take my hair out now, so that'll be really fun. I felt so like good with it in. I want to do it all the time. I'm like, oh my god, I feel so like so fun. But yeah, okay, I just took it out. It looks so cute. Like I literally love it so much. There's certain ways where I did the rollers where I would do them the other way next time, because I thought I was being like creative by rolling them the other way, but I think I'll do them the other way next time. But I love it for like how it's turned out. I'm really happy. So that's really nice. I was gonna vlog it, but basically I wanted to do it as a TikTok instead, so you have to film it in a different format, which I really struggle with because then I sometimes don't vlog as much, or like I don't have enough TikToks posts because I vlog everything for YouTube, but we'll figure it out one day. But yeah, I'll definitely, it's really therapeutic. Like if you like hair and beauty and stuff like that, I would definitely like go do it yourself. Like it just feels so good, and like doing them all at the end just feels so nice. I've also kind of oil. I've also like bare chest, and everyone's like, oh, you look so glowy. I'm like,
I didn't think she was ugly. Like, I actually think she was funny. Listen. No, when I walked in, I was like, why is she here? It's so good. No, because I wouldn't. No, I